Good morning. So it's another day in Prague. It's -5 this morning. So we're going to catch a train and go see the castle.
It's this name. I'm not going to try and say it.
Yeah. Czech is quite tricky to say for us. Let's go catch a train and go have an adventure.
Hey, let's go. Hey. Right.
Okay, we circle the castle.
Yeah.
Looking for the most efficient way to penetrate.
Yeah.
I think we should try the door.
Good job. It's very pretty. Wow. You're a noisy boy. Right, we're on the 11:20 tour, yeah?
The tour.
Let's go have a look inside.
That's such a non-aggressive bark for a
I
giant
know.
dog.
Let's do that.
And
then
we're your guinea pigs.
Then we're going to have a wander around. And yeah, it's exciting.
So, Castle Karlsjen was founded by a Czech king called Charles IV. You can actually see him right behind you on the statue between the windows. A little bit more crooked than the rest. That's because A, it's very old, it's almost 700 years old wood, and B, it was done by hand. The gallery starts in this upper corner with a man called Forefather Czech. According to our legends, he's the one who led Czech people to this country and also the one who gave us the name. So we are called the Czech Republic, the Czech people, after Forefather Czech. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
That was fascinating.
What's that?
Let's go have a turn about the grounds. This is the last part of the castle which is not actually open.
That's the more important part that we can see.
Yeah, and that's where they keep the, they used to,
kept
the crown jewels.
Just had an incredible tour around, and she was so knowledgeable and it was so interesting. So this castle was built by Charles IV, who's the same Charles who made the Charles University and Charles's Bridge. A big, huge, not Prague in Czech. It's very important, yeah. He did a lot of changes to Prague Castle. We learned about him there. Originally, it was for his summer home, but when he became Holy Roman Emperor, he turned this castle into a fortress so that it could hold the crown and the jewels of the Roman Empire. Inside is the chapel of the Holy Cross, and it's It's covered in gold all over. It's a shame that it's not open today, but maybe we'll have to come back. That's where the imperial stuff was kept. So there's 3 buildings. There's the imperial actual palace, then there's the inner treasury, and then behind, just over there, that's where the big chapel is. And the only way to access it is a wooden bridge which was burnt and destroyed, therefore leaving this place impenetrable. And that happened only twice when it was attacked. It started construction in 1348 and it took only 17 years to build, which shows its importance that they wanted to get it done really quickly. That's about it, really. Just loads of information. It's just absolutely stunning. And can you think of anything else I need to say? The Imperial Palace had 3 floors. One was the guards floor, where the guards would stay and look after the king. The second floor was the king's floor, where he had audience rooms and a big feast hall and stuff like that. His waiting room before his room, he'd have painted all on the walls his whole family tree, like really show off that he was here, because also his family had not necessarily shaky ties. The succession of the Czech throne had been dependent on his mother. His father was the King of Luxembourg as well, so he wanted to cement that he was king and he was important.
And he had a strong lineage.
He had a good, strong lineage. What else? And then above that was the Queen's quarters, which he had a sneaky little spiral staircase from his bedroom to her bedroom, which is very medieval. And also in the kind of treasury room, crowns from statues of the Virgin Mary and of Jesus, and very important relics. And then they had a crocodile skull, which they believed was the actual skull of St. George's dragon that he slay. And I really liked that fact, because they didn't know that crocodiles existed, so they obviously it would be a dragon. It's the same with a fact I knew about Queen Elizabeth I, who in her treasury had a narwhal horn, but it was written down as a unicorn horn, and it was fully believed that she owned a unicorn horn. That's probably me history done. Should we go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's such a castle.
It's such a kiss.
So pretty. That's a pretty sight. This was probably obvious to some people, and it could have been obvious to us, but we don't want to assume. Saint Wenceslas is the same guy that's in the carol. Yeah.
Walking Wenceslas
Looked out on the feast of Stephen. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was there. Can't remember the next verse, so we'll just make the noises. Bye, Castle. Thanks for everything. Let's go get train. Yeah, definitely worth it. And the tour was definitely worth it. It was a good tour, as long as you like history. If you're not fussed about history, why are you in a castle? When we came across the bridge before, Christine didn't want me to throw a rock because she thought I would disturb the peace. And while she's right, she also hasn't considered that I'm a butt and that the ice is thin. And now I've also found a bigger rock. Yeah. 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 Hi. And just like that, we're back in Prague. So the plan now is to go quickly get some food. And Christy's found out this place, which is called the Cantina.
Old bank that's been renovated and turned into a butcher shop where you choose your meat and they cook it for you, and apparently it's tasty.
That sounds good to me. Let's go.
It's hard to find a place to sit, but we've got ourselves, I got beef shoulder, which looks incredible, and that's how they do the orders. So Neil's ordered a burger. Fancy. Now your burger.
That's it?
Yep.
Let's go pay.
Let's go. Yummy.
That was tasty. Highly recommended by many people, including us. Let's see what we can find. It's very Christmas. Oh. And that's what it is. In this shopping centre, it's just hanging from the ceiling. As far as we can tell, it's a satirical statue and it's supposed to kind of poke fun about the patron saint of
Czech Republic.
The Czech Republic, which is King Wenceslas.
Yeah.
Became a saint. It was supposed to go in front of the other one, but the locals didn't stand for that, so it ended up here.
It's quite cute.
Just a short walk away from an upside-down horse is a statue, a modern statue of Franz Kafka, who is a famous Czech writer. Right, that one. Oh, he's going to have to kiss. Nah. Hi. Rudolphinium, this is the concert hall place. At least the shop's open, we're gonna have a look. Ooh, it's fancy. Looks like we can't get pictures inside.
No.
Maybe you could chuck a few pictures in the vlog from Google. Yeah. Do you want to have a look in the shop? So after being in there, we learned once again about the kind of the revolution in 1989 when they overthrew the communist regime. The Czech orchestra, they would be sent around to other countries and basically show this facade of that everything is okay in the Czech Republic. The conductor stood up and said publicly that he is going to stand against the communists, and then the rest of the orchestra stood up with him, and then they kind of boycotted the Czech radio and stuff like that. So it all kind of ties in, like the entire city of Prague were kind of waiting for this one moment to kind of switch and say, no, we're not having communism anymore. So yeah, you can't get away from learning about stuff in this city, and that's good. We like history and we like learning. Well, here we are back in Old Town Square. That's not a very original name for it.
Not really, no.
Smells of mulled wine and happiness here.
Děkujeme a my se k vám také velice rádi vrátíme.
It's the Night Show. Pretty.
That is pretty.
Here we go. Found it. Ah, look. There it is. That's a good Christmas tree. Where's that one? Oh, nice. Trust Christine to find the history section, like, instinctively. It's really...
That's all we got. It's all in Czech.
Is it?
Even harder to understand.
Hi, gonna do some sketching. So we found a nice quiet spot to sit. Christine's gonna do some sketching, and I'm gonna see if I can find a book that I wanna read.
Oh, that was fun.
It's cold again.
Yeah, right, let's go back to our hotel now. Ice cream? Really?
It's just...
It's me cold.
It's very cold outside, but now I'm warming it. You're so quick.